Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a long overdue skincare routine video. I'm doing it all from the comfort of my own bedroom, which is going to be interesting, but we're here to experience it together. I've got my bowl of water here. I've got all my products here and all of the applicators and stuff that I use. Doing basically my nighttime skincare routine. I do have quite a bit of products that I use for multi-purpose things, so I'll go through all of that I use on a regular basis, and then towards the end, once I've got all my makeup off and everything, I'll just kind of explain to you guys what exactly I do for my morning skincare routines. Okay, so the first thing that I do in my nighttime skincare routine is to take off my eye makeup. I just grab some of these are the premium facial cleansing pads. They're just the regular CVS cotton pads. I just grab one of these, sometimes two, depending on how much eye makeup I have on. And I also really love removing my eye makeup with this Garnier Skin Active Micellar cleansing water. This stuff is so good. It doesn't burn your eyes. It's really good for waterproof mascara, in case any of you use that. I don't typically use waterproof, but it's just nice knowing that if I did, I could use this. I just love how sensitive it is. It's for all skin types, but especially sensitive skin, and I do have sensitive skin. I just love how it removes my makeup so incredibly well. I've been using this for a while, probably since, I don't know, since it first came out. So this is actually my second bottle. Literally, I just ran out of my first bottle last night. I will either sometimes use this or makeup remover wipes to remove my eye makeup, but I find this works a lot better and it's a little bit less harsh than tugging at your face with a makeup wipe. I use the Neutrogena wipes that are for sensitive skin. They're, I think, in a sort of a teal packaging, and it's specific for sensitive skin. Those are the ones that I swear by. I love them so much, but I actually just ran out. Otherwise I would show you guys. So I kind of switch between the two, but pretty much on a regular basis I will use this. There's water in it because it's a micellar water, so it's got water and then it's got all the rest of the makeup removing properties in the other solution. So it's basically separated, and you definitely want to shake it up beforehand. I'll basically just saturate my cotton pad and then just very lightly go in to remove my eye makeup. You just really want to be as gentle as possible when you're removing your eye makeup, because the more you tug, the more wrinkles you're gonna get. This is also really nice because you can get it right into your lash line to remove any mascara. And it's just really gentle, and it doesn't burn my eyes at all. I just love this micellar water. Okay, so the reason that I remove just my eye makeup with this is because I like to remove all the rest of my makeup with a balm sort of product, which I'll go into in just a second. But this balm product is what's going to kind of melt all the rest of the foundation in. I don't like rubbing the balm on my eyes because it is so greasy, and if it gets in your eye, I don't even want to attempt it. So that's why I just go ahead and remove my eye makeup with a cotton pad. The balm that I've absolutely been loving lately is by Clinique, and it's the Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This stuff is really good for removing makeup. Basically just comes like this. It's literally like a solid balm, but it melts when you put your finger in it. It just kind of melts really nicely, and you really don't need that much of it. Probably about that much will do you. And I'll just put it on both hands and blend it in. Try not to get it in my hair. And it literally will melt the makeup off your face. It's so good. You see how easy it was to remove my brows? Literally, I just swiped through them and they're gone. So now that we have the balm on, we do want to wash it off. Do not leave it on your face. It is meant to be washed off right after. So I'm going to go ahead and dampen my towel in my nice cold water. And I'll just go ahead and remove all that balm with this. Alright, so I'm just gently rotating and removing any of the balm. Oh, it feels so good. Nice cold water. Now that most of the makeup is removed from that balm and from the makeup remover, you want to go in and cleanse your face with an actual like facial cleanser. This cleansing balm is not really a cleanser, it's just used to kind of mesh and melt all the makeup off of your face. So then you want to go in with something that's going to really penetrate your pores. This is the Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash from Origins. I have been using this for years, like years and years. I started using this in high school. I'm pretty sure it was maybe like freshman or sophomore year I started using this, and I've still been using it. This is actually a fresh new tube because I just ran out of my last ones. I love this for many reasons. One is it really gets into your pores and helps kind of remove any gross makeup that's kind of still stuck in there and kind of staying around. So this product is really good for just really extracting all of the excess gunk and makeup and bacteria and all that stuff that can sometimes clog your pores. This is a little bit drying, I will say. If you have oily skin, this is perfect for you. If you have dry skin, which is what I have, so you're probably thinking, why are you even using that? If you have dry skin, it still works just as good, but you have to make sure to put a moisturizer right over it after you're done with all the cleaning and everything. You have to put a moisturizer or some sort of serum on. What I was doing was I was using this and not putting a moisturizer on afterwards, and I was like, why is my skin so dry? Like, I really didn't have any skin problems in high school, and then I got into college and I started seeing that I was getting all these dry patches around my nose, chin, just basically in like the T-zone area, or even like over here I would start feeling dry. So I really didn't know what it was from. I stopped using this for a while, it went away, and then I was like, well, I really liked this stuff, I want to try it again, so maybe if I put a moisturizer on afterwards it'll help. Amazing. I have not been dry at all. I have not had any dry patches for about almost a year now. I haven't had any dryness, which is so amazing. I haven't had any dryness whatsoever, and it's because I've been using this, which is really good for cleaning out your pores, and using a moisturizer at the same time. So it's really been helping. If you have dry skin and you want to use this, I highly recommend it, but definitely moisturize your skin, which technically you should be moisturizing your skin anyways, but just a little disclaimer. I'm also going to be using with this my Clarisonic Mia 2. I love the design on it, it's so pretty. And the head that it has on it is, you know, they do have removable heads so you can switch them out. This obviously isn't the one that it comes with. This is the cashmere head. So it's really, really good for sensitive skin because it's not quite as harsh as the head that it comes with. The head that it comes with, when I use that, my skin is very, very red afterwards. Not happy with me. It's just too harsh on my skin. This is so soft that when you go and apply it, literally it's soft enough so it doesn't irritate your skin. It's very nice and just gentle. These bristles are, you know, still stiff at the same time. They will get into those pores and, you know, help to remove everything. So I'm gonna dip this into my water and just get it nice and wet first. And then I'm going to, I tried this the other night and just applying this straight to the Mia and doing this, but it doesn't froth up as much as I like. I just really love a frothy face wash. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's doing its job if it's frothy. So this is basically all you need, not a lot. And then I'm just blending this in. I don't recommend to necessarily just rely on your fingers for this because your fingers are not going to be able to really get into those pores as much as some sort of cleansing brush or applicator will do. There's plenty of them out there on the market today, but I just absolutely love my Clarisonic. It works wonders and it's not too pricey either, so I love that as well. Now that I've got the cleanser on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and start my Clarisonic. What I love about the Clarisonic too is that it beeps at you every, you know, minute or so to switch sides so that you're not focusing too much on one side of your face, which again, I think a lot of applicators out there do that, a lot of brush cleansers, but I just really like this one. I don't know. thoroughly rinse your head off whenever you're done, just so it doesn't have any buildup of bacteria or anything in it. So I'm definitely gonna wash that later. But I'm now gonna go in again with my towel, grab some water, and just wash that off. Ugh, feels so good. So nice and clean. Ugh, it's just like, I don't feel like there's anything quite as satisfying as taking your makeup off. Like, I love putting makeup on, it's a lot of fun, but I absolutely love taking it off as well and just having nothing on my face. Makes me feel so refreshed. Alright, now that everything is off, the next thing that I do after I do the makeup removing and the cleansing is I like to go in with a toner. A toner is basically just going to balance out the pH of your skin, and that way it's not as easy to collect bacteria on your skin. The toner I like to use is this Body Shop Vitamin E Hydrating Toner, and it says it's alcohol-free toning liquid with a shot of vitamin E protection. And vitamin E is really good for immunity, so it is going to get rid of, like I said, any bacteria and just balance your face out a little more. So I grab another cotton wipe, cotton pad. You don't need that much toner. Honestly, I do literally a dot, and that will last you like almost your entire face. There's literally like nothing. Like, it's wet from the toner, that's what you're seeing, but there's nothing on the pad. You see that? It's completely clean. So in continuation with my nightly routine, I will go in with a moisturizer. Now you could use a serum here or a moisturizer or both. Well, this is the part that I switch up the most. So if I'm extremely dry, I'll go in with an oil. Or if I just on an everyday occasion, my face is feeling really good, I'll just use a regular moisturizer. A serum, I don't really know the full benefits of having a serum, but I feel like it's pretty much the same thing as a moisturizer. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. But a moisturizer is perfectly fine with me. And the moisturizer I have been loving so much is this. It's the Origins Ginzeng Energy Boosting Moisturizer. When I got this in the mail, I selected a free sample and I got the Ginseng Moisturizer. Girl, I tried it one night because that's all the moisturizer sample had in it. One night and I was done. I was like, this is amazing. I literally went out and purchased it the next day. And I just absolutely adore this stuff. So what it is basically it has ginseng in it. So it's going to revitalize your skin. It instantly makes you feel refreshed. It smells like oranges. Seriously, it smells so good, and I am obsessed with oranges, but especially like just having like a moisturizer that's citrusy. It's just so incredibly invigorating. It feels like kind of jelly in a way, so it's not super thick like normal moisturizers. I mean, it's thick, but it's not like lotiony like a lot of moisturizers are. It's more like a serum, more like a gel than anything. Ugh, it smells so good. You could even use it in the morning. I use it at night, but you could use it in the morning. It definitely would help you, you know, kind of wake up and feel a little bit refreshed in the morning, but I just love it at night to kind of conclude my day. After I've got it all on and the air hits it, there's like this cooling sensation that just feels so phenomenal. Like, I just love it so much. All right, the final step of my nighttime skincare routine is a eye cream. I don't necessarily have an eye cream that I absolutely love that, you know, is a typical eye cream. The eye cream or the eye product that I like to use under my eyes has been the Kopari coconut milk. It's basically just 100% pure coconut oil. It is a solid, but once the warmth of your finger touches it, it turns into a oil really quickly. It looks like I haven't used that much. I literally have been using it every night, but I haven't even made a dent. This stuff is gonna last me a very long time. So basically I will just go like this, and it melts from a solid to an oil right off the bat, just like that. And I'll apply it right underneath my eyes. What this does is it is so nourishing and hydrating. It prevents your eyes. Sometimes the under eyes can get a little dry, or when you apply concealer and powder, sometimes it can dry them out and look a little creasy. This will prevent that. I would not recommend using this and then going in with makeup right afterwards, because your makeup is gonna go everywhere. It's not gonna stay. A lot of times this oil will kind of drip and fall around. It's an oil, so I wouldn't necessarily go in and put your makeup on right after it. But if you apply it right under your eyes and then you go to sleep and then wake up the next morning, you'll notice that your eyes, like the underneath area, the makeup goes on smoother. It's just very, very ultra hydrating. Two things I want to add for my nighttime skincare routine are some masks that I really love. I of course do this at night because I just have time to let it set on my face, wash it off, and it's just very nice and pampering. I don't use a mask every night, and I don't recommend using a mask every night because a lot of times it can strip your skin of the natural oils if you want to give your skin a break and let it breathe. So I typically apply a mask about once a week. If I'm lucky. Sometimes I forget and I'll do once every 2 weeks, but for sure once every 2 weeks. I have two masks that I adore. The first one is this. It's the Formula 10.06, 10.0.6, whatever that is. I got it at Ulta. I've never heard of it before other than this mask, but it's the Get Your Glow On Brightening Peel Off Mask with papaya and citrus. Like I stated previously, I love citrus. It is so incredibly invigorating and it's so refreshing. And this stuff is really nice. It's not like a typical heavy, like a mud mask or anything. It's just very good for getting a nice illuminated face, and it really does help your skin to kind of create a natural glow. The next mask I love is the Warming Mineral Mask from The Body Shop, and this mask says it's a self-warming, deep cleansing clay treatment. This stuff is really, really good for when I just feel like my face is kind of building up gunk, or just it's been a rough week. I really love to use this also if I've been traveling, because a lot of times with travel and airports and stuff, you can just be surrounded with so much bacteria, and the air is just not as clean as you normally are used to. So sometimes your skin can react, but I typically just really love this for probably a once a month basis, because it is a clay mask. It's really going to pull everything out. It is very warming, which is kind of cool because you're like applying it and it's like a warming sensation on your face. I don't use this one as often as I use the Glow Mask, just like I said, because it's a little bit more harsh because it is a clay mask. But if you're getting a lot of breakouts and you have problematic skin, I highly recommend this. Alright, so for my morning skincare routine, I actually do not do that much, if anything. I know that sounds really bad. Sometimes I just don't feel like I have the time to take and do my face in the morning, but I know it is important. You do want to try and wash your face as much as you can in the mornings, because a lot of times just the bacteria from sleeping, and if there was anything left over on your face, it's just good to give your face a nice cleansing in the morning when you go in and apply your makeup. It also applies a lot smoother as well. When I do morning skincare, which typically is like every other morning, I know I need to get better at it, but I've been loving lately this is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. I love it so much. I am going to be purchasing like the big thing of it once I'm out of this. But I've been using it quite often in the mornings, and I really love it. I love fresh products in general. They have a really, really good moisturizer. It's the Super 7 Complex. I had a sampler of that, and I am obsessed with it. I love it so much. I need to get another one. It's really a really good moisturizer. But this is a great cleanser from that same Fresh line. It smells like fresh cucumber. It also is for all skin types. It's rich in amino acids, gently cleanses face and eye. Before I apply any makeup, a lot of times I like to use a mist. I really like using a vitamin E enriched mist. This is the Body Shop Vitamin E Face Mist. It's just so incredibly refreshing. It kind of, let me just spray it. You could spray this at any time of the day. I was using it also over top of my makeup, and that worked perfectly fine as well. It's just, again, very nice and refreshing. And the fact that it's vitamin E is great because, again, it gives you that kind of revitalized boost. The final product that I have for my skincare is an SPF. SPF is so incredibly important if you're going to be out in the sun all day or even for a little bit. And typically, if I'm going to be out in the sun, if I know I'm going to be going swimming or just being outside more than normal, I will apply a moisturizer on my face that has SPF in it. This is the Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer, and it's got an SPF of 47. I typically use an SPF or like a sunscreen that's 50. The fact that this has SPF 47 in a moisturizer is amazing, and it's Josie Maran with argan oil, so it's very nourishing. You know that it's high quality because it's Josie Maran, and it just really is great for protecting your skin. I'm going to show you guys the consistency on the back of my hand. It literally looks like sunscreen and a moisturizer. I mean, it's basically all in one. It's not going to be as nourishing as a normal moisturizer is because it does have that SPF in it, which is a little drying. But it's really great, again, for getting some nourishment while also highly protecting your skin, which is extremely important if you want to postpone the aging process. Love this stuff. I think this is the sampler thing. I got like a trio thing of some samplers of Josie Maran products, and this will last me a while. That is pretty much it. That's my entire skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know that was a lot to take, a lot of stuff to take in. Feel free to try these products out and let me know what you think by commenting in the comment section down below. Also, let me know what you want to see next, and have a fantastic day. Love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.